man. Urijah got me into this whole thing, and I'm gonna ride till we die, me and him. You know, he's like a kuya to me in the sport. You know, he's been in the sport longer than I have, and you know, he's got all my support, and just I feel that he's gonna come out on top. Although I love Frankie too. Frankie wrestled, and I love Frankie, but you know, Urijah's my boy, man. Urijah's my man, and I'm gonna stick with Urijah.
Well, I think that Faber's going back up in a weight class, so it's going to be really interesting to see how he handles that. I know he's fought there before, but you know, he's obviously been down in a lower weight class for a considerable amount of time now, so it's going to be interesting. I think Frankie's a really tough matchup for him, one of the hardest that I could probably think of stylistically. It poses a lot of challenges, but they're both incredibly durable, both super tough, and they both have incredible will, so I really think that we're probably going to see a 3-round war, and I think it's going to be a super exciting fight. And I don't really know for sure, but I think that if I had to pick one, I think probably Frankie.
It's an exciting matchup, it's a good matchup. I don't know, I think 50-50. Yeah.
For sure, it's going to be an exciting fight, an entertaining one, because both of them are exciting fighters. So I will go on maybe Edgar, although Urijah Faber has also a big chance for it because he's so creative. He has a supreme, you know, wrestling skill. That's why he also got a chance.
You know, I trained with Faber a long time, but I just don't think he's going to have what it takes to beat Frankie Edgar. And Frankie Edgar is a better wrestler than him. He's a better striker than him. I would put the submission grappling and scramble ability to Faber because he's one of the best in the business in that. But I don't think he's going to be able to really get in that position if Frankie doesn't want him to. Frankie's going to outstrike him. Will be able to stuff his takedowns and be able to take Faber down, I think, whenever he wants. You know, Faber's takedown defense wasn't his strongest, you know, suit, although he's been getting a lot better, you know, at that over the last year or so. But yeah, I definitely think Frankie's going to, you know, basically pick him apart on his feet, take him down here and there. Have to watch out for Faber's guillotine. Could possibly, if Faber win, could catch it with the right hand because Faber's got some unorthodox, weird shots that he gets in there, and he could catch him with a punch. But odds be, I think Frankie Edgar is going to control the fight.
That's a hard one. You see, the Alto was easy. I don't know. They both they always come to fight. They always come in shape. They're both experienced. They both fought 5 rounds before multiple times. Fast, technical experience, well-rounded. I don't know. I can't think of anything that will make me pick one over the other. I guess we'll see who's going to come, whose night it's going to be, because at any given night, any of those guys can beat each other. So I don't know. I can't really pick one.
You know, this fight's huge. I think it's sort of been overlooked a little bit because there's been some other big fights happening, and people. It is a super fight. There's no qualms about it. It's a super fight between Urijah and Frankie. I think Frankie's had the better form of late, especially his destruction of Cub Swanson was super impressive. I was there, and the pace he kept up for 5 rounds was incredible. I think Urijah can match that pace. I think Urijah has more power on the feet. But I'm leaning towards Frankie just because of recent form, but I want Urijah to win. So it's like, you know, it's crazy for me. I think Urijah has the more slick submissions, the more he can just pick it out from somewhere. But Frankie has the more dominance in a decision or the pace. I think the pace might be the key factor. I'm going to go for Frankie. I'm not going to sit on the fence. I'm going to go for Frankie. I think he'll win a decision. I don't think he can stop Urijah. Urijah's too tough. But I think it's going to be one hell of a fight.